nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a close game. I trust the Thunder in a close game. That's it. I seen it, bro. I'm looking at the Timberwolves, but Julius Randle is finally becoming the nigga that I always thought he was, a fucking bum. That's what's happening right now. This nigga, people have been saying some crazy shit this year. Julius Randle has never been like this. And I seen him struggling against the niggas. I mean, it's over because Anthony Edwards is getting trapped and all types of shit. And I know Julius Randle was this shit is gonna be a walkthrough. That's all I need to see. That's literally all I need to see. Unless the Nas Reed and then fall to that. And they do got some good rotate. They can throw them. This shit gonna be over in 5. That's a crazy take. Timberwolves what? Well, you said Timberwolves Knicks in the morning. You said Timberwolves Knicks. Yes, you did. No, you said Knicks, nigga. You actually said Thunder Knicks, nigga. That's what you actually said. You said Knicks, nigga. No, you said Knicks. No, you said Knicks. I'm the one that said Pacers. I said Thunder versus Pacers. Y'all niggas said Thunder versus Knicks. Now you switching. Both of your takes. That's why we can't even. You switching takes, nigga. Okay. Timberwolves winning here. And what? How many? How many games? 7. So you think Timberwolves are going there and beat them or something on the season? You off the fucking man. You out your fucking man. You out this fucking wow. Sneaky good game.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Pelicans. For the Bucks, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Pelicans, Bucks is up next. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Damian Lillard.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. We've got.
I swear to God, I'm not lying. That's how once you go out, you don't want to go back.
Kyle Kuzma, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Junior. Then there's.
Should let Giannis shoot. Give that 3 ball.
Damian Lillard, and it's Peyton in a 2-guard. And for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center position. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Here's Taylor. And down it goes. Jam. That one home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Lillard right side. Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. The rebound by Clutch. Here's New Orleans now. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Payton passes to Lillard. Now Junior. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Taylor. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Offensive board. Payton lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Clutch. In his last outing, 16 points for him. The rebound by Payton.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Chicago, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at New Orleans, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team, and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Clutch. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Now here's Lillard, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Payton, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Payton, and he dumps it down.
Decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Basket's good.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Payton. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Taylor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Magician. And the 3 off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Junior finds Payton. Now here's Kuzma inside. Here's Junior. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's Payton. He's got 5. The rebound by Magician.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Clutch passes to the Magician. Porter with the steal. Kuzma against Williamson. Pass to Payton. No good off the glass.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
The shot by Magician, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Porter pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Payton. Beyond the arc. Pelicans cleared away. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Here's Taylor. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a special move before that shot. Taylor's got 8 points.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Pelicans. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
You know, for New Orleans, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
To stop the drought, Payton's shot is good. Payton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Taylor. Give him 8. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, New Orleans.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And New Orleans making a change here. Murray's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Williamson outside. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Here's Taylor. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Clutch. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Payton. And he goes in for the dunk. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Taylor. Give him 8 points now. Misi The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Junior. Outside Payton from deep. Not going to go that time. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Clutch. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's Murray. Misses off the right iron. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Porter looks it over. Pass to Junior. Carries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pelicans trail by 3. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Clutch. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Junior. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Connaughton, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Payton. Now here's Trent. Pass to Lopez. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Here's Clutch. He has 6. They set the screen to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Timing in. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Here's Clutch. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by New Orleans. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. With his first shot attempt. Porter, the pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Magician's got 4 rebounds now. It'll count. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
This call may not decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Milwaukee.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
To the middle, Murray. Trent with the defensive effort. The Bucks leading by 3. Lopez in the post. Yet to see a basket. Trent's shot is off. Pass to Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And stolen by Green. Trent against Murray. Antetokounmpo outside. Takes it inside. Over Williamson. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And New Orleans shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Magician. Soft touch off the glass. Magician's got his second bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Trent outside on the wing. Porter fires in the triple. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. The Bucks leading by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Pelicans making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. Junior's checked in for Milwaukee. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Williamson. Here's the 3. Taylor's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 3. Trent outside. Now Lillard lets it go from deep. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Taylor. Here's Magician. His last outing, we saw him score 22. There's McCollum with the 3. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Trent outside. Pass to Junior. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Trent with it. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. The shot won't fall.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Back to McCollum. Williamson with a screen on Trent. Taylor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
McCollum against Lillard. McCollum pulls it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
There's a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Junior. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Out left to the wing. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Payton's checked in for Porter Jr. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, down low, the Greek Freak.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Olenek's checked in for the Pelicans. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Outside Olenek.
Yeah.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Pass to Porter. Now Portis. Now Junior. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Taylor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson outside. Here's Taylor, guarded by Payton. Here's Taylor. 10 points for him. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Junior outside. Pass to Payton. Junior, a screen on Williamson. From the line, Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 14 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williamson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Olenek with the ball. Portis picks him up. Down low to snap the cold streak. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Junior, and Prince is subbed in for Porter Jr. Portis finds Lopez. Outside Payton. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got 5 rebounds in the game. He nails it, and we're tied. 14 points for him.
How about that wonderful floater he has? showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Peyton. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. And a strong finish with two hands.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Okay, he's only 16. Yeah, I know. He's good as hell. He's hard. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's the one that follows into the dirty room. Yeah, he's over there.
Milwaukee making a switch here.
Jackson
is checked in.
His mom's son.
And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month.
Andre Jackson.
Yeah, I mean.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Trailing by 2. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Tony hasn't got hurt.
Give him 8 points now.
And I also ordered you a beef patty.
Williamson with a screen on Jackson. On the take.
You know who's been hurt?
I'm confident, y'all. That one lady in there, she was talking about how good she
You know who's been hurt?
Does she live in Fort
Right side,
Todd?
Peyton.
She dropped off here. This is the
Oh, yeah.
best
Arcing shot. And he lays it up and in. Peyton's got 6 here in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 4. 1:43 left in the first half. Williamson with a screen on Lillard. Launches a 3. Another shot. Oh, Zion! He can go through you.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking
beat
everyone on the offensive boards.
Out your face. You know about?
Lillard outside.
Yeah, you say he wasn't playing with the players.
Now here's Peyton. Tightly guarded.
Actually, beat
Can't
Cleveland.
cash it in from the high post. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Williamson with a screen on
You're
Lillard.
2 games.
Clutch passes to Williamson. Oh, stolen by Peyton. Jackson with it. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Clutch. Williamson outside. Outside Olynyk from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Portis with a screen on Olynyk. Outside Peyton. Portis outside. And another miss by Milwaukee. Here's Taylor. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bucks making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need representation.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Bucks trail by 3. We've got Trey Murphy, and it's Taylor in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Right wing. Three-pointer. Taylor's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Junior uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Clutch. Rejected by Junior. Knocked away. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. And he lobs it up. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Payton passes to Lillard. Kuzma outside. Drills it from deep. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Clutch passes to Taylor. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Payton. He's got 18. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at the Bucks. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans. Taylor. One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Magician has to clutch. For the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. Clutch has got 13. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Kuzma. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Clutch gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Here's Taylor. Up and in on the layup. Taylor's got 23.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Payton. He's got 18. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got rebound number 7 tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Pass to Clutch. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Jr. The shot by Misi, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 1-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Now here's Payton. 18 points for him. Here's Taylor. To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Magician's got 6.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Bucks trail by 3. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And looking at their offensive efficiency, they are in the top half in the league, demonstrating their attention to detail on this end and willingness to be patient and get the best shot possible.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Back to Junior. Pass to Kuzma. Lets a floater go. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Clutch. 17 points in the game.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. And they're pushing it up. Here's Taylor. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Payton's shot is good.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Here's Clutch. He's got 19. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Clutch has got 13 points in this quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Inside. There's the block.
Wow.
Here he goes. Taylor passes to Clutch. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Clutch from behind the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 4. And rejected.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Moody's checked in for the Pelicans. Murray comes in for Taylor. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. Here's Porter. To the middle. Here's Payton. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Payton's got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Trent. No points so far. Now Porter with some arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now. Williamson with a screen on Porter. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Trent. 3 on 3. And the shot falls short that time. New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Clutch. He buries it from 3. Clutch has got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Pass to Payton from the arc. The rebound by Moody.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trent outside. Here's Porter. Goes back up. Outside Payton. 4-3. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one. Payton against Murray. Pass to Clutch. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clutch has got 26.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's New Orleans up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing a need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Junior in at the 5.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Williamson looking around. Pass to Taylor. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Porter's shot is off.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Lillard against McCollum. There's a screen. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
McCollum outside. Pass to Taylor. Williamson outside. McCollum outside. Over Lillard. McCollum's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 7. Junior finds Porter. Launches it. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The layup off target.
God.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now here's Porter. Portis outside. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. McCollum with it. Shot from the low post is good. And the Pelicans lead by 9. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Portis. Shot from 16. Lillard can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Bucks trail by 9. It's stolen away. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, nice. Big finish. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
Lillard against McCollum, who is stolen by Lillard. Snatched away. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Taylor, defended by Lillard. And the basket by Taylor.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Bucks trail by 11. Portis outside. Back to Lillard. Over McCollum. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
They set the pick. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Junior. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Payton's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Lillard. Here's Taylor. Pass to McCollum. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. New Orleans leading by 9. Olynyk with a screen on Payton. Outside Olynyk. 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 9. And here is Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, left side. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
There's McCullough with the three. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
Milwaukee making some changes. Junior comes in for Lopez. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Magician, guarded by Payton. Here's Clutch. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Pass to Clutch. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Pass to Messi. Here's Clutch. And the layup falls. Clutch has got 34 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pelicans.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, they really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be the second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shake and Bake.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Here's Magician. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up and do something and contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanking you for watching. And now, our player of the game.
My plan was to get top 4 seeds, but that's it. If I can get to the first seed, okay, second seed, I just wanted to be, because I know how the bottom, it's like, no, you do not want to play in this type of league, like, I'm telling you, like. But the play-in, like, helps you too, like, if you had injuries, like some teams had, like. This thing pretty good for a rookie, I ain't gonna lie. Him and Cade Baker from the Pacers, probably the best rookie I played. He didn't play like rookies. This nigga played like a fucking rookie. Marcel. Big boy Marcel.
Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it now. Can't hang the beat, don't bend if the. Can't hang the beat, don't bend if the. Can't hang the beat, don't bend if the. Can't hang
Wait, go back to my team real quick. Man, what? They go to the injury report, right? Then you go to the other little thing where it tell you the other nigga. Not that. That's like my view. He's not coming back to after All-Star game. Counting there. February 19th, projected to recover. That's after All-Star game. I'm being dead serious. So he's done. Okay. He's coming. You February 8th. Playing him needs too much. Right, play him a week before All-Star. He ain't gonna come back till after All-Star. This is second injury too. After All-Star. So might as well call it quits before. But then at that point, we're halfway through the season. I did add it up the game. So if I'm 32 and 13. That's started like 40 something games. Season 82. And then once you get to All-Star game, that's like you got 25 games left at that point. Now All-Star game. That's why it be so intense. Like after All-Star watch, you can see teams
coming back from an 83-point game, got hurt. They gonna remember this nigga Derrick. They gonna be like, he was cold before the All-Star.
Yeah, he got him dropping now.
It's all good. He's still gonna have them stats when he come back.
Hey, I just went by to watch with a whole lot of diamonds and Shawty my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out. Where I skydive. So much on me could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying cause that's still in the package. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I stopped the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never most of these just they be telling me. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping. How you this hit that selling ain't ready. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is your silence? You ain't never deal with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you miss it. Can't do the show if it don't got a check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hey, like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, I stopped the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping and 6 months later I'm rich.
You're still looking like an all-star though, but you might not start.
Who, Derrick?
No, you.
I don't even want to go to All-Star. I don't want to come up captain. Tell them niggas go to the
Go for the knees, then go for the. Don't miss or your campaign is over. So long as you say sayonara. Who's gonna topple the king? Bet all the knights, all the bishops. No one draws a sword, says a prayer. King moves, he's gonna move strong again.